Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stalker Call of Pripyat, Part 7. My name is Tom, and in the last episode we solved the mystery of the missing stalkers. Turned out that it wasn't actually bloodsuckers, but the local medic here on the S.T.A.L.K.E.R that had a hemoglobin addiction and were killing off people to get their blood. And in the end that included Grouse himself, sadly. So Grouse is gone, as well as Tremor. He committed suicide, which was not a pretty sight, but anyways. But we made it back, got the detective achievement after talking to Beard, which means that stalkers now put stuff, some medical supplies, into my stash every now and then. And I fixed up some of my gear, got it repaired by Cardan, the local technician, and actually promised to find some tools for him, so that's what I'm gonna do now. And for this particular trip out into the zone, I want to bring a long-range weapon as well, because where we're headed we're not gonna be alone, and it's not gonna be in the company of friendly stalkers. Let's just put it that way. Also, I'm probably gonna bring back a decent amount of loot, so I don't want to carry too much stuff out there, but I also want to have a couple of energy drinks to make the trek go faster, and some Hercules drugs to increase my, or temporarily increase my carrying capacity by 20 kilograms. I think that's gonna come in hand. So I think that's it. Let's have a quick snack and head outside. There's just been an emission as well, so I think we'll be safe out there. There's usually a good amount of time between emissions, so should be safe for us to head outside. And I'll be hitting up some stashes along the way as well, so actually gonna start down here, I think. Picked up a stash earlier on top of the one of the cement foundations, or whatever you call them. And I could actually have picked up a stash right here as well. At the same time, I just completely forgot about it. But right inside here you'll find some bandages and medkits, so that's always useful. So let's head back up here to the burned farmstead we visited in the last episode, I think. Just gonna go past. And down here we're heading, whoops, up here to the old sawmill, where I think we'll be able to find some tools. But before we head up there, just want to go right down here behind these rocks. I believe there's another stash. Yeah, right there. Some grenades, ammunition, and a submachine gun. An HK MP5. Right. Just do a quick save for good measure, and these are zombified stalkers. And I believe there are a lot of them here. So far I can see a small number next to my minimap is the number of PDAs I'm picking up in the vicinity, and so far I'm picking up 9. Got one. I think. Nope. Okay, got him. There's still 11 so far, but of course all of these guys are carrying some gear, and with the stashes I've picked up and the other loot I'm gonna find here, I'm gonna be carrying a lot of stuff, so that's why I tried to travel lightly. But as you can see, the AK is so far been useful here to pick them off at longer distances. Okay, and there's one right in there. One of the tricks here, I guess, is try not to get surrounded. He's still alive, but now he's dead. Okay. Someone's shooting me through the wood. Not sure bullets could penetrate that much wood, but alright, so we're down to 5, and I see a couple down there, so I'm guessing those are the ones picking up. Just gonna quickly loot this guy, and you can already see I have, well, probably couldn't, but I'm carrying 50 kilograms worth of equipment right now, and I'd really like to bring a lot of it back to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R to sell off, because I'd like to make some extra money so I can buy some better equipment. So far haven't had to reload, but then again I haven't really been in any major firefights or any really sticky situations. And I'm overloaded, so, which of course isn't good because I'm kinda exposed right here, but I think for this next part I'll just use some of my Hercules drugs and make a quick sprint or dash back to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. So I'll probably just run this fast forward, since the trek itself probably isn't that interesting in itself. So I shall see you in a few moments. And here we are, back at the sawmill, after a quick dash back to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Getting rid of the all the equipment that some of these dead zombies were carrying, and picked up a stash on the way over here as well, so just got rid of that. I think this initial I'm not sure if this is a storage area or what it is, but there's a tractor in here, and I think it has some med kits in the back and some bandages. Oh. Oh. There we go. And a box. Always break boxes. Oh, nothing in this one. I think I still want to use my for this. Okay, so there's a couple, at least 3 of them down there. Let's just check the outside so I don't get surprised by a zombie coming up behind us. Let's run down here and not a good spot. Here, not really a good spot either. Another thing I really liked about the complete mods is the fact, I think for all 3 games, or perhaps it's only Shadow of Chernobyl and Clear Sky, but they kind of reduced the amount of noise you make, or actually I think they reduced the kind of like the hearing distance of enemies. So sneaking is a much more viable option in with the complete mod installed, which is kind of nice because that's one of the things that kind of took a bit realism and at least for myself some fun out of it, was that in the vanilla version, if you shot someone, for example, it's kind of like some places the entire level would hear that and become aware of your position. But that's not the case with the complete mod installed, and I found that to be really cool. Also, you could much easier do more regular stealth kills. Yeah, I think I got him. So one more, and there's one on the other side of that building, I think. Oh, 4. And currently someone sees me. Oh shit. Okay. That could have gone horribly wrong. There's another one up there. So you're probably noticing that that I tend to at least remember to crouch, and even do a low crouch when I am engaged in fighting, and that's of course because that increases my accuracy, but also, at least I think it also reduces how much how much space I take up, in the sense that I become harder to actually hit as well. At least that's what I'm hoping, but it definitely improves my accuracy. So I think someone heard me shooting that guy. Just gonna use a medkit for those guys. So actually, I think that's it. Okay, cool. So let's check out the place. Not sure if yeah, I think that's an anomaly. That will kind of burn you if you run into them. They're sort of easy to avoid. So up here on the roof we have several items actually. There's a stash of, well, wasn't actually a stash, but some medical supplies, a couple of grenades here, some more of the ammo for the sniper rifle we picked up in, I believe it was the last episode, and some more ammo over here. And I think that's it, with the exception of a box of tools and some more ammo. So there we have it. I think these are the tools for basic work, and the technicians are looking for 3 sets of tools. Tools for basic work, tools for there are the tools for calibration, and then I think the last ones are called tools for fine work, I believe. But anyways, so I'm getting close to my max weight here, so now I'm overburdened. That's okay, because I brought some Hercules drugs. So I'm just gonna use them, and there's a chaser. Oh, not a chaser. That's the old name. Winchester 1300. That's what I meant. Okay, so we can carry around 5 more kilograms. I think I'm gonna check out one more dude. I don't want to be over encumbered for the trek home, because that's gonna be completely annoying, not being able to sprint. So I think that's it. As you can see, my endurance is being drained pretty fast now, and just gonna use an energy drink and eat some food, I think. Yeah, that actually bumps it up slightly more. There's actually a couple of stashes around the sawmill that I'd like to clear out as well, but for now I think we're just gonna say that we managed to get a good amount of loot out of that, including some tools for the technician. And the tools actually means that he'll be able to perform a wider number of upgrades. We haven't really looked at the upgrades yet, but upgrades cost money as well, so with all this loot I'll hopefully build up some cash that I can spend on perhaps a few upgrades for some of my weapons, perhaps some of my other gear as well. Let's leave me alone. Nice. So we made it back from Zombieland. Took a few hits, but wasn't too bad. So I think I'll go upstairs and give Cardan the tools, and then I will unload all these guns and stash them off. And I think in the next episode I'll sell off some of the stuff I don't need and provide you with a tip on how to kind of like get the most out of it. And fortunately, as you can see here, Cardan is still under the influence of the first 2 bottles of vodka I gave him. You don't want to give him a third one, because I think he just passes out, which seems kind of fair enough. You know, if you drink 3 bottles of vodka, there is a chance you might pass out or something even worse. But he's a tough guy, he can handle 2 bottles. So, but here, got got him the tools for basic work, and he's given me 1,000 rubles in return. So I think that's the end of part 7, I believe this is, and well, next time we'll be making some cash, selling off some of the stuff we found, and I don't know, perhaps pick up some more stashes or check out some more missions. We'll just have to see. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.